Hey guys, I just got some M3 side skirts off of eBay, guys, with all these little clips, with this rubber molding here, and all the clips to hook it up. $300, and I'll show you what they look like once I put these on, guys. Okay, let's get into it right away. Okay guys, so these are the original ones. This is not an M3, but I'm making it look like an M3 with all the M3 upgrades. So see, these side skirts, they're like flat, and that goes like this, and then that goes like that. But on the M3 ones, as you can see, there is a different shape to it, just in case you didn't know. See, they have this like scissor thing going on. So I mean, that's why I got these, because I want it to look like an M3. But the second reason is right on this side. See, at some point somebody painted that trim, which I don't really like, and also it's kind of peeling and stuff. So I figured if I'm going to be pulling this off, cleaning this up, I might as well get new ones. So that's why I'm changing them. Obviously it's going to look amazing. So let me quickly review these for you. I got them off eBay. Here is the ad that I seen on eBay. Check it out really quick. Okay, so there it is. Couple different sellers. It looks like they're selling the same kit. There's a few pictures of it. So different sellers, same kit it looks like. So there it is on eBay, around $300. This is the one I purchased. Okay guys, so yes, there was two of them in the box. They look very, very good. Very good quality. This is like the same kind of material that bumpers are made of. They're not fiberglass, so that's a good thing. There's like a little bit of flex to it. They are primered. The only thing you have to do is give them a really good wash, guys, with soapy water, right? Rinse them off, let them dry, and then you scuff them really good with one of these red Scotch-Brite pads. You sand it, like you scuff it up, and clean it again, and you're ready to paint it. I'm not going to show you how to paint in this video, but yeah, very good quality. They came with all of this, the clips you need. They came with these parts. Unfortunately, these weren't primered, so you would have to primer these, sand them, prime them before you paint them. But mine are in really good condition, so I can just use the ones I have. No big deal. I'll use these as spares. Came with all these clips. So I am going to be putting this on in this episode. So I'll let you know if everything is good quality and if it works. Everything looks really, really good. And it came with the rubber seal, which goes on top here. So everything we need to put these on to that car. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna scuff those. I'm gonna paint them, and then I'll quickly show you how nice they look painted. And then we'll see how the trim glues on, that kind of stuff. I will review all that. I'll let you know if it's good quality clips and things like that. But I'll probably see you guys in a few days, because I gotta paint them. The paint's gotta dry.
So let me fast forward a few days right now.
Okay guys, it's been a few days. Check out the side skirts. They turned out incredible. So there they are. We're gonna go and try to put these on in a minute. And look at that. Ooh-wee. Nice and shiny, guys. Okay, let's start putting one of these on, and I'll tell you what quality, you know, the little rubber pieces are and all that, to see if that stuff's as good as these are, because these look incredible. And let's see how good they fit. Okay guys, so I got the passenger one on. I got it on, it all worked out. I did have some major complications though, especially with that rubber gasket there. So anyways, I'm gonna do the other side with you together, and I'm gonna show you all the problems that I've had and all the solutions that I found for them, because you know I am the problem solver. Okay, so first things first, underneath here there is a few little clips, see, or pins, or whatever you want to call them. So you unscrew those if you got screws, and then you take those out. So you take all those out, nothing to it. And also you got two back here, so you're going to take these two out. I got screws in my case, so I'm going to unscrew these. So let me quickly do that and I'll show you how to get this thing off. Okay, I got the whole thing unclipped everywhere. Let's try this. And that's that, guys. So that's how you get that off. So you gotta pull these out. Just go like this. See, they pop out. And we got new ones. We got new ones with our side skirts. So I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna pull all these out. And also I'm gonna wipe this down and just clean it up really nice. So it's nice and spotless clean. Okay, so here is the rubber molding, trim, whatever you want to call it. So here's the problem with it. It comes with this glue on it, see? Double-sided, polar bear, blah, 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 right? And this has like zero stickability to it. It completely, it doesn't stick at all. Like, it's the worst tape I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't stick to anything. It's got absolutely no stickiness to it. So when I did the other side, I had to remove all this glue. So I grabbed it and I went and I completely took it off. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to just peel it off best I can. So I'll do that for now. Okay, guys, so I managed to get the two-sided tape off. But as you can see there's like a leftover glue. So then when I tried using other two-sided tape, it basically wouldn't stick to it because this glue is on here, right? So I've tried gasoline, I tried paint thinner, I tried scraping it off with a knife. I tried everything to get it off and nothing worked. And in the end, this is all when I did the other side, I ended up using 150 grit sandpaper and I just went and I just sanded it off. Like, that's how I was able to get it off. Okay, and then I tried using some M3 two-sided tape, which kind of worked, but it's pretty thick. So then I tried using this stuff. It holds weather resistant, holds strongly for concrete patios, decks. It is a two-sided tape like this. I got it at like Walmart or whatever. And this stuff actually worked really good. See, I cut little strips like this and I was able to get it on. And it actually worked. Like, see, it holds pretty good. But what I decided to do on the other side of the car is, because it still didn't hold the best, right? Like, that's kind of the problem with it. It did work, so you could use this, glue it onto your side skirt and call it a day, right? It does work, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna glue this trim piece onto the car, I decided. So I'm just gonna put the tape on the car and then I'm gonna glue the trim onto the car and then put the side skirt on. Because the problem is when you're maneuvering the side skirt around and you're trying to lock it in, I was having problems on this side, honestly, like you wouldn't believe, guys. I got it on in the end and it looks nice, but I'm gonna try it the opposite way. I know you're not supposed to, but that's what I'm gonna do. Here it's not super duper even. Like, see, in some areas it kind of came off, in some areas it didn't. It's not 100%. I can live with it, but we're gonna try gluing it onto the car on this side. I think that's the way to do this, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Oh yeah, and also there's one other problem with this trim. It's actually not long enough. How crazy is that? So when I put it on, I have to stretch it. It's about like 3 inches too short. So I have to stretch it and then glue it on, which also gives it potential to unglue, right? Because it wants to shrink back. Like, so I'm not very impressed with the trim. These are okay. There is one other problem with these, which I will show you in a second. But this rubber trim absolutely sucks. Okay, and here is the problem with the side skirt itself. So if you line up, see, that's the original side skirt, see? So if you line these up perfectly with each other, see? And yeah, it's straight, see? Like, so I got this inside part lined up with this inside part, right? Perfectly. So now when you go to the other side, look at this. So this side skirt is actually a little bit, see? It's not as long. So when I was putting the other one on, guys, I had to use a screw here because, see, it was like, I was able to push it in, but then it would just pop out because see how it's kind of bending? I even grinded it a little bit to make it bigger. So I had to put a screw here, which is okay. But just letting you know, that's another defect with these. They're like that much shorter than they're supposed to be. I mean, just showing it how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on gluing the trim onto the car, guys. I'll show you how that's done. And I am gonna clean some of this off first too. Okay, so I'm making like strips out of this tape here, as you can see. It's not too hard. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's go put this on the car. Okay, I'm just putting it right on this little hump here. Okay, so I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna do the whole thing, and then this just comes off, right? Like so. It's pretty good tape. It's really good tape, actually. I'm very impressed with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the rest off camera. Okay guys, let's get this on. It's pretty straightforward. You can see where it has to go. So at first I'm just gonna put it on, see? But I'm not gonna stretch it yet. Remember, it's too short. So we're gonna have to stretch it. So I'm gonna glue on like a bit of it, right? So it doesn't pull. I think that's gonna work. And now I'm gonna start stretching it each time because it needs to be like 3 inches longer at the end. Okay, so I'm just gonna go do that right till the end, guys. And hopefully it works. Okay, so I got it on. I'm happy with the way it's on. So now, see, this last little end piece is so curved. So I stretched it enough. Like I stopped stretching it probably about here. So it shouldn't stretch back. So I'm just gonna cut this and then I'll show you one more step here to really make this stay. Okay, just so this really stays and doesn't come off. So I got another strip of the same tape. See, and I'm gonna not put it right to the top edge, just in case you see it. But I'm gonna put it a little bit lower, like halfway up. And I'm kinda gonna do one of these. Get it? Okay, so I'm gonna go around. See, now that's really in there. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna do that to the whole entire thing, guys. Okay, so that trim is on there pretty good. See, but now the problem is this is sticky. So I don't wanna put the side skirt on because it's gonna stick to that, right? And then it's not gonna work. It's not just gonna get glued to it. It's gonna stick to it and the trim's either gonna stay on the car or stay on the side skirt and it's gonna be uneven. So what I'm doing now, because I've decided to keep it on the car, not on the side skirt, just got some invisible tape, just so it's not sticky, right? Just gonna go like this. And put some on. So that's what I'm doing, guys. We're gonna see if this works and how it looks once we put the side skirt on, which I'm doing next. I got this little grinder here and I have to make this a little bit skinnier on this side, see? I'm gonna take some of it off, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Very little, but I have to do it. Otherwise, it's not gonna fit. It's honestly, it's a little bit too short. So I'll do that right now. It's not too complicated. Okay, I'm using a bigger grinder. That took forever. All right, so I'm gonna say, like, that worked. You're not gonna see any of that. If I knew I was gonna have to do that, I would have fit these before I painted them, but as you can see, it affected nothing. So between that and this side, I probably got about a 1/4 inch. So I took some out. That's the best I can do. You don't want to make it too skinny. It's gonna crack right there, right? It is what it is, guys. Sometimes you buy something and you just have to custom fit it. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna line up those nipple things and pop this thing in. Okay, guys, well, since the trim is on, the problem I'm having is I can't get these to clip in. So I'm gonna pull all these off. I'm gonna clip them into the car, and then I'm gonna try clipping this into this. Okay, so you grab one of these, right? And then in the middle, you push with a screwdriver. So I'm gonna do them all. It's working. So you kind of gotta find your clip, right? Then you lift the bottom out and you kind of push up on it. And it seems to be working. Yeah. Okay, that totally worked. Totally worked. Okay, everything is on. I gotta tell you guys, that worked 100%. Check it out. I am super happy with the results. So there it is. I mean, judge for yourself. I'll show you both sides. So this side, I glued it to the car. The other side, I glued it to the actual trim. So that totally 100% worked. It's funny because I grinded a bit off each side and I have no issues here. See, there's even a little bit space left, and there's no space here, but so I mean, taking off that little bit made a huge difference. So okay, let's look at the other side really quick, guys. So I mean, here it's glued to the actual trim. See, I mean, it's also good, but it's not as even as the other side. So there it is, guys. And I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys, this thing is actually bugging me to the point where I'm probably gonna end up pulling this back off, grinding the back and the front, and re-putting it back on. I regret putting the little screw there. I might patch it up and fix that. I don't know, or I'm just gonna leave it. Check out the interior, guys. I think I showed you the seats in. All brand new. I got videos on the interior, guys. So thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Throw me a subscription. She's really coming along, guys. She's really coming along. Till next time.